Got another subject we want to touch on. This one kind of, you can call it a shout out, or you can call it a tutorial for law enforcement. Being the driving truck that I do, been out here for almost 30 years, like about another year and a half. People need to start showing a little bit more respect to law enforcement. Just because there's a few bad seeds out there that maybe overstep their boundaries, or there are the majority that actually are good cops, good law enforcement officers. I deal with them from time to time. Best thing to remember, people, if a cop pulls you over, you know what? If you're doing something wrong, own up to it. Oh my God. I mean, for instance, if I was getting pulled over and I look down and I'm speeding, that's on me. An officer comes up, and if he comes up, I'm going to say, hey, I'm sorry. I realize what I did. Yes, I was speeding. That's my own fault. I know you're just doing your job, because, yeah, it's my fault. I mean, why would you do something if you're breaking the law? Why in the hell would you try to tell these people that you didn't, throw a hissy fit? Because when you do that, you're basically claiming guilt right there, because you're throwing a temper tantrum, especially these videos I see that claim race. Oh, you pulled me over because I'm black, or you pulled me over for something like that. Dude, you were pulled over for speeding. Get over it. It don't matter what color you are. The majority of the time, they can't even see the person in the vehicle, let alone you're carrying on a stupid situation. These men and women, they go out, put their lives on the line, because there are bad elements out there. They do risk being shot, ran over, hit on the side of the road. They take a big risk, so you need to show them a little more respect. Like I said, they pull you over, yes sir, no sir, just show a little bit of, respect to them, and believe me, that goes a long way, because the majority of the time, if you're respectful to them, they appreciate it, and you're probably just going to take and give you a little warning, or explain the situation, but the minute you try barking up the wrong tree and you get them angry, you've just got yourself an extra ticket. I appreciate what they do, because if it wasn't for them being out here, I mean, you'd have chaos, you'd have anarchy, you'd have the old Wild West again, people getting shot and killed and all that over stupid shit with no remorse, and, no penalties for it. Try to keep this place, a nice living place, and a place to be, and a place people want to be. But come on now, let's kind of hand it to him there, because, yeah, I have a son. He is an officer, a police officer. Started the road on a bad road when he was a younger kid, straightened his life up, got himself on the right position, and decided he wanted to make something for himself, and got himself into law enforcement. Hats off to him. Proud of him. He's done a good job. You guys just need to take and give him a helping hand once in a while. I don't know how many times I've had them in the convenience stores in front of me, or in a restaurant in front of me. I'll pay for their drink, or I'll pay for their meal. I mean, they're working a hard enough job. They don't get paid a great amount of money for it. It's just my way to say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing out here, helping trying to keep this a safer place for us to live. You guys need to remember that, So, anytime you get a chance, even if it's just a thank you, or a handshake, or bump fist, or whatever it is, or buy them a coffee, it's appreciated in the long run. Show a little bit of respect. It'll get you a long way.